If you have not already, please hit subscribe now to stay up to date on all things Nashville real estate. New videos debut every Thursday.
Hi everyone, Brandy Thigpen here, Senior Associate Broker at Tyler York Real Estate Brokers here in Nashville. Today I'm going to chat with you about the most important room to stage when selling your home. Any guesses on what the most important room to stage is when it comes to selling your house? It's important that you're optimizing every room in your house when it comes time to sell, but if I had to tell you that just one of them was the most important, I know which one I would pick. So today I'm going to share with you which room that is, along with a few important tips for how to stage it so it looks its best. So today, the most important room to stage when selling your house is the first room that buyers see when walking through your front door. Typically, this is going to be your living room, but you might have a foyer area. But what would buyers see next? It's most likely your main living space. So by staging this one room, you'll be making the most of the buyer's first impression of your home. Your main living space is your hangout space. Buyers are going to want to envision their life there and what that looks like. Here are a few tips for making your living space look its best before putting your house up for sale. Tip number 1, clear the clutter. If your living space is currently the kids' playroom, mixed in with your office, and also a mail collection spot, it's probably time to change that. Move larger toys to another area of the house and store smaller toys and other accessories in decorative storage baskets that can be tucked away into a shelf. Also, add a bookshelf to store any books that you have lying around and invest in a storage ottoman where you can keep a few extra blankets or pillows. Tip number 2, evaluate your furniture placement and rearrange if needed. Is your living room set up ideal for actually living in it while looking appealing? Do you have a couch shoved against a wall that might look better in a spot that will create more of a seating area? What is the focal point in your living room? If you have a large living room, you could create a multiple seating area, but you can also make sure that there's at least one main focal point, whether that's a TV or putting comfy chairs by the fireplace. Tip number 3, neutralize and accessorize. Do you have bold paint colors or patterned furniture? Consider repainting for a more neutral shade of gray or beige instead. You could also use slip covers to make a more neutral look overall, so buyers don't focus on one style and instead focus on the layout and what's important. The goal is to appeal as many buyers as possible, and by remaining neutral, you won't have to worry about turning away any buyers with picky taste that have a hard time seeing past paint colors and decor. Lastly, don't forget to stage with simple, modern accessories. A blanket draped over a cozy chair would create a reading nook, maybe stacking books onto an end table to a tray along with a candle to give a cozy feel. It's also nice to incorporate some throw pillows, fresh flowers, mirrors, and maybe a candle or two. Which of these ideas would you like to incorporate into your living space first? I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's Seller Topic. I'd be interested to know what your biggest question is about home buying or possibly home selling. So feel free to DM me or post your question below. I'll see you next week.